Can you see these fucking flies flying around me right now? It's a little bit annoying, but I just wanted to come outside and do my workout because I've never worked out outside before. And I was just looking outside. I was like, it's such a pretty day. Because look, it is such a pretty day. And I was like, what if I went to the forest and just did my workout? I was gonna go and do pull ups because there's actually, like in this forest where I am, there is an area where you can do that. There's a pull up bar, but there's somebody there because it's like anytime I want to film something, anytime I want to come out here and like do anything, of course there's gonna be someone there. Even though usually there's like no one is here. Well, this time there's someone there. And I'm just gonna try and do push-ups. And you don't use your feet to help push yourself up, or like you're not on your toes. Your like feet have to be flat on the ground. I'm a little bit sore from two days ago, but it should not be too bad, and I hope you can still hear me because there's a lot of wind out here today. If you can see my feet, they're just going like this, so I don't help myself. Also, I'm kind of on an incline here, so I've never done that before either. Probably can't get that many, but okay. Ten. Is that hard on my wrists? A little bit, but I think the more you do it, the more you just get used to it. I've been doing calisthenics for a little while, but I don't really. It's not like I need to be super impressive with it or anything. I'm just doing it just for my body, just to get stronger. I don't need to really get to the super impressive stuff like ever. But if I do, that would be pretty cool as well. There are so many flies here now. Of course, now I'm sweating, so it's great for them. Not so great for me. Look how pretty it is. I was just telling one of my friends yesterday that this forest, right now, this is the most lush I've ever seen it before. And I feel at home here. And I'm in the spot where, like, there's no people. And even if somebody was, like, going past here right now, it would be quite difficult for them, I think, to see me, which is good. You know what this is? That's a wrist bottle. Have you ever seen anything like this? I hadn't seen it before. And I then got it for myself because I was just thinking that every time I go outside for walks, which I do a lot, or I do my workouts, even I guess just in nature, it would be good for me to have something like this. And also, I think for people who might struggle not achieving their intake of water or for the day, it would be maybe a good thing for you to invest in. Get yourself a wrist bottle because it's kind of impossible to forget that you are carrying water around if it's around your fucking wrist. And you could just drink it like this. It's nice. So many flies. I just smacked that fucking mosquito on my skin and it had blood in it. It just splattered all over my skin. Sorry, that's so gross, but what are you gonna do? That's nature. Okay, so I've actually wandered around for a little while now because that person is still there. And I don't know what to do, what I'm gonna do. Because I really would like to do my pull ups. I know it's ridiculous. I am not one of these people that can, like, film around other people. I guess I could if I really had to. Like, if there's absolutely no choice, then maybe I would be able to do it, but I'm definitely not one of these people who can, like, go to a gym and then film their whole workout and then talk with all the other people around. If I really had to, I would be able to, but I would really prefer not to. So this is my last time. I'm gonna go and check. Okay, well, as you can see, no one's here now. So maybe I will actually get my pull-ups now. I would not expect me to get very many because I'm sure my arms are tired now. I have never been up on this thing before. So, okay, I was scared that the bar was gonna be too hot from the sun, but no, apparently not. Maybe it would be better for me to be on this side. Okay, I feel like that's very few for me. My record is 5. But obviously I'm not gonna get 5 today because I'm tired now. Today is 27°C outside, so it's pretty hot. But I still feel like I have to have these long leggings on because there are lots of ticks in our nature. I'm sure you've heard of Lyme disease, but there's also another disease called tick-borne encephalitis, which is, I think it's maybe only in Eastern Europe, or it may only be in the Baltic states, actually. I'm not sure. But either way, we have 2 things to worry about in our nature. You know, I actually started a vaccination course for the encephalitis. There's no vaccination for the Lyme disease, but there is for the other one. And so I figured, since I like coming out here so much, I should probably get it. And it's weird that I hadn't gotten it until now. But yeah, you do 1 shot, then you wait 1 month, then you do the second shot, and then a year later, you do a booster. So I have the 2 shots now, and after the second shot, you have to wait 2 weeks, and then you are almost 100% immune to encephalitis. So that is great. So I'm not too worried about all that right now. But of course, after I've been out here, I'm just gonna go and take a shower, because that's kind of what you have to do in our nature. Just to be sure, to be extra careful. Can you believe it? But my aunt picked off like 15 ticks, like off of herself, after just 1 time of stepping into like long grass. Like, that is tragic. I think it's really nice to be out here like this and just working out. Because you know, my work is so... I do voice acting. That's my daily work, and it's so unpredictable that I get a lot of free time. So it's nice to just come out here, and I might do this again. Because as I said, this is my first time working out in nature. This is actually pretty nice. It's nice when there's no one here. I like that. I was just thinking today about how I think our society is so obsessed with having to do things, or having, like, people just thinking that you're only worth something if you're doing something, and I'm not doing anything. So I guess from their perspective, I am completely worthless. And it's so nice. Okay, this is my last set for pull-ups. Could not get over the bar for the last one. I guess it's because I'm still maybe a little bit tired from like 2 days ago and from what I did before this. But, as I always like to say to myself, it's a whole lot better than the zero I was able to do before. So that's good. And now we're gonna do chin-ups and then I'm gonna be done with this workout. It's a little sad too, in a way, like this working out, because it just reminds me of my friend, and my friend was always like such a champion, like for my working out, and like she wanted to start working out in her way more as well. And it just makes me think about that when I'm out here doing this stuff, because I would want to write to her and be like, look what I'm doing, or look how I have progressed with something. And I just can't do that. It just makes me think about that as well. But on the other hand, it just makes me think I'm gonna work out for the both of us then. I think that's a nice way of looking at it, or at least not such a depressing way of looking at it. And you know what else? I have actually been feeling much happier about my body lately. Because I still, like, you can't see, but like, I still have some body fat. Look, body fat. I'm normal. I'm normal. This body fat is normal. But now I'm just feeling like it's not that bad. It's nice. This is a healthy, strong, relatively fit body. And it's only gonna get more that way. And I'm one of these people who just thinks that your health is really important. Like, if you don't have your health, you kind of don't have anything, because you experience everything through this body that you have. So how this body feels is very important. This is another thing I was talking about with my friend the other day. We were talking about how people, they don't pay any attention to how they are feeling in their body and what they are doing regarding health for their body. And many people, they're not doing anything at all. And I used to be like that, so I get it. But now I couldn't imagine, like, not moving, not working out in some kind of way. And I'm not saying that you have to, whoever is watching this, but just it's like my friend was saying that if you do happen to live until like 90 years old, then like by the time you're like middle age or something, you still have such as many years to live as you already have lived. And you're gonna spend a lot of time as an older person. So I think it's important to take care of your body and yourself so that it's just more comfortable. I mean, I don't think that working out like this is gonna make me live longer. I honestly don't think that. But it's gonna make me more comfortable as I get older. And so that's worth it for me. These are just some of the thoughts I've been having lately.